Okay, let's look at SPY. We clearly have a downtrend taking place from the high. Concerning seeing lots of bears make predictions, most of which have not come true, had some early braggers in the space, right? We were just going to crater, but the dip was bought, seen evidence about war being used to inflate stocks, as in after the crisis. The bottom is in i.e. the war, i.e. COVID, ECT, but we have this super night trend line to look out for, and this is gonna push on lower until we can explode up or break. It's just something to watch out for. This is a very middle ground place to be, which is an easy place to get burned. Small breakouts happen, they get shorted, but the moves are small, which is very hard, in my opinion, to get timed right on options trades. Even last week I made 100% twice to have it evaporated because the second move I did was slow. But I'm going to look at these charts harder with more patience because you can get 100% trades, one a week. Then if you're patient, keep doubling 9 weeks a million. So I would say stop letting yourself draw too many lines. The trend lines help. They are a great tool. They just get a little bit wonky and mean less as time passes. And the general idea forms something else altogether after some time. So I would say stop letting yourself draw too many lines. The trend lines help. They are a great tool. They just get a little bit wonky and mean less as time passes. And the general idea forms something else altogether after some time. Coming up here, we can see for months we have been in this top block here. I am drawing a line here, and this line is a pretty important support. This is where trading gets a little weird, right? This could go on for longer than anyone wants to admit. The sideways death that crushes most trades. The hardest part about trading is how much money you can make if you time these moves right, or if you simply are right enough in the money options, calls, or puts. So say you get SPY. Actually, funny story, I am pretty sure I have seen many people here become profitable traders by doing, I guess, what I'm talking about here and blow up. There was another female trader I saw on this platform or Twitter go from 300 to 100,000. But the action has been so terrible I'm starting to think. The best plan of action is to make as many YouTube videos and just generally watching the market for better back-to-back days. It is better to start to observe how all of this stuff plays out then, to simply try hard every day, because in actuality, trading doesn't reward hard work, it rewards timing and holding, which isn't a moral or work ethic thing. So that is why it is better to be patient, like I'm teaching here. So I guess these videos are to be like, well, where is this going to go? But we have time. We have time to have an unattached outcome. We are smart enough to know being balls to the wall will only take our money away. I struggle with that too. It is very hard to start to sit back and notice the trend, and it just isn't as simply as seeing the lines go down, but also following the prices of the contracts I have had. For instance, good luck tracking the price of the contracts, picking two ESPEX contracts from top and bottom and just simply going with whatever contract started to gain more, because for me at the time I thought better to go with the trend, not against. Also too, I will say I have been thinking about markets in a patience way of spirituality. Like lots of these days, 0 DTE is just not the move. Be simple and humble enough to make that play out. That's why some days it's easy back-to-back 100% scalps, and then the next day instant destroy money. In this channel you can see was good to make money but horrible for any position that was longer. Then say 1 week, anything else just evaporated. If you timed it right every time off that bottom, you got 400% easily. Looking at this SPY chart, what we're seeing here is some classic toppy behavior. Price has been grinding up in this rising channel, but the momentum is starting to fade. Notice how we're getting these smaller and smaller pushes higher. That's the market running out of buyers at these elevated levels. The trend line support has been holding, but when you see price hugging the upper boundary like this and struggling to make decisive new highs, that's a warning sign. We call this distribution. The smart money is quietly unloading into retail strength. The yellow line below is a key level to watch. If we lose that, the whole channel structure breaks down and we could see a swift move lower. Markets don't just go up forever, and when you see this kind of exhaustion at highs, the choppy price action, the failed breakouts, it's telling you something. This doesn't mean you short it blindly. What you want to see is confirmation, a clean break of support with volume. But right now, the risk reward for longs is not great. The easy money on the upside has likely already been made, and anyone buying up here is essentially chasing. Keep this chart on your radar. The next few sessions are going to be very telling. There's an old Wall Street saying, the market takes the stairs up and the elevator down. What that means is these slow grinding rallies can take months to build, but when the selling starts, it happens fast and it's brutal. The yellow line below is a key level to watch. If we lose that, the whole channel structure breaks down, and we could see a swift move lower. Think about the dot-com bubble. Everyone knew tech valuations were insane, but the chart kept going up, so people kept buying. The Nasdaq was up 85% in 1999 alone, and then it lost 78% of its value over the next 2.5 years. The signs were there on the chart. The same exhaustion, the same topping patterns. But greed has a way of making people ignore what's right in front of them. This doesn't mean you short it blindly right now. What you want to see is confirmation, a clean break of support with volume behind it. But right now, the risk reward for longs is not great. The easy money on the upside has likely already been made, and anyone buying up here is essentially chasing. The smart play is simple. Respect the levels, wait for confirmation, and don't let FOMO push you into a bad trade. The market will always give you another opportunity. Protecting your capital is more important than catching every single move. Keep this chart on your radar. The next few sessions are going to be very telling. Now here's the thing that a lot of traders get wrong. They see a chart like this, SPX, clearly stuck in this wide channel, chopping around, failing at the top, bouncing at the bottom, and they think it has to resolve soon. It doesn't. This is one of the most frustrating things about markets. They can be irrational for way longer than any of us expect. Keynes said it best. The market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. And he wasn't wrong. Look at this channel. We've got clear resistance at the top, clear support at the bottom, and price just keeps ping-ponging between the two. And here's the uncomfortable truth. This could literally continue until summer. We could spend the next 4, 5, 6 months just grinding sideways in this range, and there is nothing that says it has to break one way or the other right now. We saw this same thing in 2015 and 2016. The S&P just chopped in a massive range for almost a full year. Traders kept calling for the big breakdown, kept shorting the lows, kept getting squeezed back up. The range just kept going. People blew up their accounts waiting for a resolution that took forever to come. The smart money in this environment isn't picking a direction. It's trading the levels, short to the top of the channel, long the bottom, and respecting that the range is the trend right now. So if you're sitting here thinking this has to break down hard soon, maybe it does. But don't bet the farm on timing it. This thing could keep Wall Street guessing all the way into July. And that's your market forecast for today. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure you subscribe. We drop these regularly so you're always ahead of what the market is setting up. More analysis, more levels, more clarity coming soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.